Last time on PWTV, I used a pair of +2s and a multi-max in relay mode. If you haven't seen it already, you can check it out right here. Just click on this link. This is a cool video too. You should watch this as well if you're interested in relay mode. So after my video last time, some of you asked to see the same setup but with the Mini TT1 and the Flex TT5. That's what we'll do today. The basic principles of relay mode are the same for all of our radios. The pocketWizard on your camera receives on one channel, but then transmits on one channel higher to trigger the flash. The big difference with the Mini TT1 and the Flex TT5 is that they're capable of TTL flash. You need a remote camera cord for the receiving pocketWizard to trigger your camera. The Flex TT5 uses our ACC cables, but the exact cable that you need depends on what camera you're using. You can use our cable finder to find the correct cable for whatever camera you have. There are 3 different kinds of remote camera cables. Normal cables with a mono mini phone end and no special features. Dash P cables. Dash P cables have a built-in pre-release switch. Once you engage the switch, it makes your camera act as if the shutter button is held down halfway. This makes it respond more quickly and consistently, but will also reduce battery life. And then ACC cables. These have a stereo mini phone end and are designed to work with a multi-max with an ACC port or a Flex TT5 in the default configuration. Straight out of the box, only ACC cables will work with the Flex TT5. You can use normal or Dash P cables if you enable basic trigger mode by the pocketWizard utility. It's under the MISC tab. To use relay mode with these radios, just connect your remote camera cable to the motor drive port and the P1 port on the Flex TT5. Set the radio on your camera to channel 1 and the radio on your remote flash to channel 2. Next, make sure your camera is switched on and then trigger the pocketWizard on your camera with a pocketWizard in your hand. Everything looks good. You may notice that you can only trigger your remote camera once every couple seconds. That's because the Flex TT5 on your camera is listening to TTL communication through the hot shoe. You can get rid of this delay completely if you connect your radio to the pocketWizard utility and turn on basic trigger mode, but you'll be limited to using manual mode on your remote flashes. When using a remote camera cable with the Flex TT5, it's important to make sure that the mini phone end gets inserted all the way into the radio. You can hear a little click when it's in. Thanks for watching PWTV today. Keep the comments coming. Help me help you. Last time on PWTV, I used a pair of +2s and a multi-max in relay mode. If you haven't seen it already, you can check it out right here. Just click on this link. This is a cool video too. You should watch this as well if you're interested in relay mode. So
when you're photographing kids, you got one shot at it. Hi, I'm Jack Rosnicki. I'm a commercial photographer based in New York City. I'm known for shooting people with a specialty in photographing children, which is always a lot of fun. They don't have a do-it-again button. So when they get on set, you want to be ready to go. We make sure we get our exposure and everything before the kid comes on set, usually, depending on the age of the kid.
Karen, can you go stand on the little back for me?
You know that? All right.
Let's go. What I want you to do is put your hands on your hips like this. Look at me. And give me a mean face. Go. Arr.
Very good. Wrinkle your nose. The most difficult thing about shooting kids is you really have to have the patience and be ready for the serendipity of what they do. Kids are kids, and you always keep that in mind when you're shooting them.
That was great. Do it again.
I think the difficult part that people have had is they get them on set and they say smile or look happy,